details came out in court today for the hearing of Quadajah Johnson, including the fact that this was the first time it unfolded that she allegedly laid eyes on Romeca Blackman.
What? So, according to Quadajah Johnson, the first time she laid eyes on Romeca Meeks Blackman was the day of the incident, September the 8th, but she had a restraining order on Romeca that she filed last year. So it's either Quadajah already perjuring herself in the court of law, or she was that jealous to make a restraining order on somebody you never met. That doesn't make any sense.
Witnesses saying what they saw, but you were there. What's your reaction to what you heard came out in court today?
When I heard it, I'm just looking. It was unbelievable, but I was there, and I know for a fact none of that happened. How they just explained it.
None of what happened in what way. It didn't happen that way. They got witnesses that came forward that said this is what they saw. And I have to applaud the people that came forward, because most of the time in the black community, when, stuff like this happen, people don't want to be involved. They don't want to say anything. But we got witnesses that saw him. So you think the court is going to believe just you? Oh, no, it didn't happen that way. It didn't happen that way. But they have, I don't know exactly how many witnesses there are, but it has to be more than one. But we got witnesses that saw you, sir.
But my truth will get out here, and I hope everybody understand.
What truth, Carlos Smith? What truth? Is there any truth in you? Because I remember one of the videos that they put out there, his people put out there to try and make Romeca look bad. She was like, all you do is lie. All you do is lie. So you're not lying now. What truth are you going to say? And what should we understand? Because we don't understand why you stood there and have all this happen under your watch. That's what we don't understand. I don't know what you want us to understand, but we don't understand why Romeca isn't here.
Johnson and the father of her child were near his home. They drove Johnson to 20 West Ermac, where her car was parked. They placed their 6-month-old into Johnson's car in the back seat. Around the same time, Blackman had just dropped off her son at a nearby school.
Thank you, Fox 32 Chicago, for clearing that up, because on Carlos's side, they made it seem that Carlos had his son and he went to drop off the son, and it was like Romeca was kind of stalking him, and then that's how she got to the school. But Romeca had her son, and she went to drop him off to school, and just happened to see Quadajah and Carlos together. Now, this is my opinion. I believe that because she did turn around when she saw them together. And obviously, Carlos was playing both sides. He was still playing with Quadajah, still giving false promises to both of these women. That's in my opinion. Because something made her turn back around. It was some type of conversation that was being said, that was being had, and then for her to see you with Quadajah, yeah, it probably wasn't adding up. So that's just my opinion.
As for Smith, he says he has not seen his son since this thing unfolded, the son that he has with Romeca Blackman.
He's complaining that he hasn't seen his son since the incident, but not taking accountability. The fact that you haven't seen your son is because you're the common denominator. You're the reason why all of this happened. You're the reason why his mother isn't here. So if you were able to see him, was he going to be honest and say, you know what, this is what happened, I didn't step up or whatever, I didn't do what I was supposed to do to protect your mother, and that's why your mother is here? Was he going to be truthful? No. So why do you want to see your son? If you cared about your son, we would not have been here. We would not have been here at all. So those were some of the things that now I got cleared up, but now I have more questions because some stuff just don't make any sense. Anyway, I believe her next court date is December 23rd. She was trying to get some leniency because she's pregnant. She probably got pregnant so she could get sympathy, but it ain't working. thinking she was going to get off so she'd go home and take Christmas pictures and stuff. No, because Romeca can't take Christmas pictures, so why should you? So she's in jail right now. She's going to be in jail up until her next court hearing, which is December 23rd. Let's hope she stays in jail. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.